Florida Civic Literacy Exam Answers 2025. Verified and correct. Welcome to the quiz. How did the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in Tinker v. Des Moines Independent Community School District, 1969, extend the understanding of First Amendment rights? Is it A, it ruled that students do not shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate? Or B, it determined that symbolic speech, such as wearing armbands, is not protected speech in a school setting? C, it allowed schools to censor student newspapers if they contained content that was critical of school administrators? Or D, it limited students' free speech rights to conversations that take place outside of the classroom? The answer is A. Tinker protected student symbolic speech, black armbands, and said constitutional rights do not end at school. The opposite of options B, C, and D. Next question. What was the main argument presented by Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence regarding the purpose of government? Is it A, governments exist to create a strong national economy and regulate trade for the benefit of all? Or B, governments are instituted to secure the unalienable rights of the people, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed? C, governments should be ruled by a monarch who has a divine right to lead the nation? Or D, governments must maintain a standing army to protect against foreign invasion and domestic insurrection? The answer is B. Jefferson wrote that governments exist to protect life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness and derive power from the people's consent. Economy was not the purpose, divine right was rejected, and army was not mentioned as purpose. Next question. In the American federal system, what is one specific power that is constitutionally reserved for the state governments? Is it A, the power to declare war against a foreign nation? Or B, the power to coin money and regulate its value? C, the power to conduct and manage public elections? Or D, the power to establish post offices and postal roads? The answer is C. States exclusively run their own elections under the 10th Amendment reserved powers. War, money, and post offices are enumerated federal powers. Next question. During the ratification debates for the U.S. Constitution, the Anti-Federalists voiced strong opposition to the new framework of government. What was their primary concern? Is it A, that the Constitution did not create a strong enough central government to manage the economy? Or B, that the Constitution lacked a specific Bill of Rights to protect individual liberties from the new federal government? C, that the Constitution gave too much power to state governments at the expense of national unity? Or D, that the process for amending the Constitution was too difficult and would prevent necessary changes? The answer is B. Anti-Federalists feared the strong national government would threaten liberties without a Bill of Rights. They wanted weaker central power, not stronger, and the amendment process was not their main complaint. Next question. If the President of the United States is unable to discharge the powers and duties of their office, which official is first in the line of succession to assume the presidency? Is it A, the Speaker of the House? Or B, the Secretary of State? C, the Vice President? Or D, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? The answer is C. The 25th Amendment and Presidential Succession Act place the Vice President first. Speaker is second, Secretary of State is fourth, Chief Justice swears in but does not succeed. Next question. What was the primary purpose of the Federalist Papers, a series of essays written by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay? Is it A, to argue for the ratification of the U.S. Constitution by explaining its provisions and defending its principles? Or B, to declare the American colonies' independence from Great Britain and justify the Revolutionary War? C, to propose a set of amendments to the Constitution that would become the Bill of Rights? Or D, to outline the grievances of the colonists against King George III. The answer is A. The 85 essays explained and defended the new constitution to persuade states to ratify it. The Declaration announced independence. The Bill of Rights came later as amendments, and grievances against the king were in the Declaration. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.